And cue the music. Hey folks, 13 here, and joining us through the magic of the internet is Zimnala, and we're about to play Space Engineers. Comment, like, subscribe, participate, always remember to share. Do the important stuff that keeps this show going and this channel growing, and enjoy. So some of the lights reverted that are in the disco to white. So we're gonna fix that real quick. Because we're not down with that.
Yeah, we can't have to be tolerating that.
Nope.
That's not disco-like.
Oh, I have two lights right next to each other that are essentially the same color. Let's actually do an orangish color. Orange. Oh, salmon. Why not? Is that two yellows right next to each other? Yeah, but one's a floor and one's a ceiling. That's acceptable.
It's too bad you can't set them on a rotation of color change as well.
Yeah, that might even be possible. I just don't know how.
I don't think it is. Like, I've never seen a way to have it change settings on its own.
Yeah, I
You
guess
probably need some kind of script mod or something.
you're probably right. I think one of the disc core lights changed too. Yep. Okay. Ooh, it's kind of an ugly light. Let's go for bright green. We got a lot of green up in those lights, though. Maybe not. Let's go look. Make sure that I don't have two green lights on the same side. So the disco got a little more sophisticated, and the lights look a lot better.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
I'm liking it. Okay, I need stair parts. I need parts. Oh, that's not what I needed. I needed this. Let's see. Actually, I think I want those. And then I want bulletproof glasses. Bulletproof glasses. For when you really want to protect your retina.
I really wish this hologram was a little bit more see-through.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can't really see through it, per se. You only get to see the surface. If it was a little bit more transparent, it would be easier to see if there's blocks on the bottom side that need done.
I see.
But rather than the bottom side, the hard part to tell is the middle.
I need a lot of bulletproof glass. Let me get a lot this time. And let me also make sure that I'm making stuff like that. Okay. Go back to that. Bulletproof glass. There we go. That seems like it will end up being a little more sensible than what we were trying. Still think that's gonna not be enough. Let me look at machines. I thought we had some of this around. My God, we got a lot of machines.
Well, I see you, gyroscope. Why aren't you welding?
Oh, don't. Never mind. That was brain fart. Never mind. Brain fart. I thought you were welding the gyroscopes on the ship.
Nope.
Then I remembered you're doing a hologram.
I'm trying to do a hologram.
Well,
Fighting me a bit.
you know, Effort, it's what's for lunch. Effort, it tastes like chicken nuggets. Yeah, right on. The white lights confuse me, but whatever, as long as they're making light. Really? More bulletproof glass? Okay, I am gonna need about 200, I think, to finish this. Now that we have an idea of what we need, we can run back and forth like an idiot less. This will be an episode with a lot of running back and forth like an idiot, though. I want to put that out there because I have some stuff to build. Let's get 200 of those. So I did some fun stuff in Beasts of Prey.
Oh, did you?
Did we leave anything at the property? Like, did we leave ores or anything?
I picked up everything that I saw.
Okay.
'Cause I know that people will wander by and pick it up if you leave it around.
So, the crafting table was gone and there was no ores in our furnace. And then I found a settlement not far from ours, just kind of up the water a bit. And I figured they must have stolen our stuff, so I stole their stuff. So I was a bastard, is that what you're telling me?
I didn't say anything.
Well, no. If you grabbed everything, then they didn't grab our stuff, and I'm a bastard.
They might have grabbed the crafting table.
Okay, okay.
That is possible. They did
I
not
took
take
their
our
crafting
ores,
table.
though.
Well, I took their ores, and I took their crafting table. 22 iron. That's kind of a jerk maneuver. I feel a little bit like a jerk. I'm gonna put iron. If they don't cover their place, because I figured out a way into their place. If they don't cover my little entrance, then I will give them iron, and if they're right in their furnace, they'll be like, "Whoa, where'd all this iron come from?" And then if not, I'll leave it on their front doorstep. Because they're our neighbors, and I stole from them, and I didn't mean to. But I built a bunch of palisades. I made the land as big as it can be made by our flag. Yep.
I think we can set down more flags if we really want.
I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to be hogs. I think that's enough. We'll be able to do enough with what we got there.
No going hog wild?
No going hog wild. I think on that property we're good for right now. That might change. But for right now I think we're good. Don't get me wrong. Expansion is not a bad thing. I don't know. Maybe that's where we don't put our priorities there right now. Maybe that's the deal. The disco makes me happy. Now I looked up. There was somebody that had a disco in the workshop, and it's cool. It's like a full bar though. It's like huge. It's the size of our ship. Not really a thing that I would want to inject into the ship as a set piece.
But as a prop, it's okay, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No. You'd have to miniaturize it. It's far too large to be a prop.
If you prop it over, though.
Maybe. You could prop it up, I guess.
Yeah. It would be only proper.
Yep. You having that build a bunch of stuff too?
Oh yeah, I might have told it to do a couple of things.
No, that was not a big deal. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't ask it to do things and then forget promptly.
Did we actually just run out of iron? Is that a thing that happened?
I don't know. We ran I'm out of construction components.
Well, we're not out of iron. I'm trying to figure out why it stopped.
Plates. We ran out of energy earlier. I went to recharge myself and realized that the machine sounded weird, and then I couldn't recharge myself. And I only had enough time to dump everything that I had in my possession before I croaked. And then I could only materialize in a ship.
Oh yeah, you could have sat down in my seat over here in my drill.
Did not realize.
Independent system.
Did not realize.
I mean, you get a nice sideways view, but other than that, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might not have put a lot of uranium in our arc reactor. I just put some of it at the original time, and nobody actually checked it. One of those cases where we just never filled it up.
It's got like 158 in there now. It should be good for a while.
I think I might have only put like 3 or 4 in it.
Well, it ran a long time.
It did.
I'm gonna come back for more of those when they're done. I don't want to just stand there. Interior plate. Mesh and tubing are also going to be important here. So let's get that stuff going. Or not steel plate, but interior plate. Process.
Yeah. So I'm still working my way through this hologram building process. It's a little tricky to tell, especially with these smaller builds with it, where which blocks in the middle need done, because you don't have a big radius on your welding machine.
Yeah. Oh, the doors that say refinery, those should each say materials.
Okay.
Or something like that. Those aren't refineries. There's assemblers in there. Assemblers in there too. Production. It's got to be something more encompassing than calling it by one of the 2 machines that's in the room.
Well, I'll look to see if any of those are on the options.
Oh. You can only go with what they have?
Yep.
So how'd you do the ass on the front of the chip?
That was a custom. Okay, let's put it this way. There's a sign mod, and then there's a mod that has single letters. The single letter one only takes up 1 letter per giant block.
Okay.
You have to make a much bigger sign.
I see.
So while I could technically write out... Oh, well, something killed me. Holograms can kill ya.
I'm sure they're sorry.
I don't think that's true. I think it's a
Murderous hologram.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
It's one way to restock my energy, though.
Yup.
Let's see if it goes on a killing spree.
I'm running. Crap, I need to build a door. I'm not safe at all in this room. Add a steel tube, add a steel mesh. I haven't done hardly anything with this one. Jeez. Okay. We're getting there on those. Good lord, these stairs are material hogs. Okay. Everything. We need everything. Steel tube. Structure. What was the other thing? There was one other thing. Oh. Okay. Alright, so while that does that, what do I have in my inventory? Might be able to do something with those, can't I? If not, I need to cancel that because I thought we still needed some of those. Yeah, okay. Fine, let's go cancel that. I'm going to end up needing them later, but we can move them to the back of the pile. Production. Let's move those to the back of the pile. And everything else builds pretty fast. That's good.
So I built most of the pieces on this thing.
What is it?
Oh, the welding machine? I
Cool.
built most of the pieces on it that I need to.
What are you welding with it?
I'm not yet, but it'll be nice to have one in case we have a larger scale thing to do, like a wall.
Yep. True.
And this one would not take days to put together.
Yeah, the support machines need to be small enough to fit in the bacon room. It's where all the good stuff is kept. Like the bacon.
Definitely not the bacon, just stuff that's like it.
No. The bacon room would be decidedly an unsafe place to put the bacon. That's crazy talk and a little... That's a little too crazy, actually, to even comprehend, putting the bacon in the bacon room. Okay, let's see. I didn't even have enough to finish that. Okay, metal grid. Okay, I still need metal grid and steel tube, right? Is that it? I want to make sure of that. Metal grid and steel tube.
Storm inbound.
Nothing. Metal grid and steel tube. Okay. Well, at least they're things that build fast.
Uh-huh.
So, I need to drop some stuff off, too. Drop those off. Metal grid and steel tube twice. Also, oh, actually, an inventory. Let's go ahead and grab that. Let's see. Okay. 6. Yep. Okay, and then... Okay. 2. Did I not grab those? Okay, I did. Excellent. Alright. Steel tubes. Metal grid, steel tubes. Okay. I might as well weld what I can on these. A little bit of steel. Okay, they need interior plates. They need a lot of those components that I dropped a second ago. I'll go ahead and throw those back in my inventory. Okay. And we'll hit a little bit more on the doors. A little bit for you, sir. Whatever you're going to end up being. Well, you will be the infirmary, I guess, but however that plays out. Okay. Good, good, good. I think that's all the stairs. After that one's done. Yay, stairs are done. Okay, so what do I need there? Motor. Okay, motor, display, computer, interior plate, construction panel. Okay. Motor and display is what we'll handle next. So let's put these away. Production, motor, and display. Where are you, display? Where? What?
I might have borrowed your displays if I just saw them. There you go. I put them somewhere.
I didn't actually make any yet.
Oh, then that would explain why you didn't find them.
Yes. I was meaning, where are they in the production list?
Ah. I knew I borrowed some from somewhere.
I'm making extra parts, so don't worry about ever borrowing parts. There's probably extra parts wherever it is you're looking.
Yeah, there was extra parts all over the place. So I wasn't sure what I was borrowing. It
Yeah,
was already there.
I just kind of figured it's better to have extra parts than not enough parts, so I've been making extra parts when I make stuff.
Uh-huh.
You can always unbuild them.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Alright. Do. Disco. Alright, so yeah, we may have to go without the door things since we can't really customize them properly until we can find some small signs that we can,
Can't just keep
if
it as
that's
bathroom.
ever going to be possible. Huh?
Can't just keep it as the bathroom.
Nah. No, not once we actually shoot the show. What am I here for? I am getting steel because I could use that for stuff and things. Oh, energy would be good too. Here I come to get some juice. I was able to finish stuff off faster than I thought. I was thinking this episode would be largely just me running back and forth, but it does not look like it's going to be that bad. Oh, I was full of energy. I don't know what I was thinking.
So I know this thing has a drone on it, but sometimes I like to just ride on them. So I'm gonna put a cockpit on this thing as well.
All right. Well, just like my grandpa used to say, careful where you pitch your cock. So, you know, keep that in consideration. He was a chicken farmer, Grandpa.
Did he have a lot of problems with that though?
Pitting his
Pitting his
cock?
cock?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's possible he did. That would explain all the cock pitting agent that there was in the garage. And all the self-help books on pitting your cock.
Oh yeah, that does sound good. You do have to be careful though. Some of that stuff's dangerous.
Yes.
Start out pitting a cock, and before you know it, all sorts of bad things have happened to you.
I thought a great punchline was coming there, Zimnala.
Storm inbound.
No, see the problem is, I've only been awake for 20 minutes.
Well, I don't have any good excuses. I'm just kind of zoning out. Space engineering. That's what's happening to me. There's so much to do. I think I've moved out of my area here.
I've moved past the point where this ship is built, and now I'm actually redesigning parts of it.
Cool. Right on.
Because it doesn't take into account all the extra mod pieces that we have. That
Yeah.
actually are a little better. Like the thrusters we got fit in a smaller area.
Yeah. Yeah, when we shoot the show, we'll have to, the machinima will have to include a list of the mods that we used to get the effect that we go with. Okay, I got distracted by things again. Got distracted by moving the wall out in general instead of the... Epic spaceship. I can't wait to shoot the machinima itself. I'm hoping that it will be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I liked running around with my little buddies when I was a kid, pretending to be and do things, and this is the best fort ever. This is the best fort I've ever had.
How many forts have you had?
Quite a few. I had one fort with a, well, we called it a slide for life, but it was actually a zip line. The zip line was low tech. It was a garden hose, 100-foot garden hose stretched from the treehouse at probably about a 30-degree angle down to a tree that was a ways off, and we would. So Grandpa actually wasn't a chicken farmer. He was a logger, and he had all kinds of logging equipment. And amongst them was this thing that looked like a big horseshoe with rings at the ends, so you could slide a stick through those rings or a dowel, and then hang from the stick while the horseshoe hung from the garden hose, and you could zip line down.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, to make it fast, we used to coat it in Vaseline, which was a very dangerous job. You would
Yeah,
Vaseline your hands and then slide down the thing on your hands.
there's nothing wrong with that.
We were like 10 or something. It was great. One day the garden hose snapped in the midst of a slide. Yes.
Never heard from again.
Well, no. My buddy hit the ground, wheezing, and I slid down the garden hose to help him, landing promptly on his chest. Because he pretty much fell straight down. It snapped as soon as his weight hit, so he just fell straight down the tree, pretty much. So after that, we ended up stealing another garden hose. And yeah. My mom's garden hose. She kept wondering where her big garden hoses would disappear to. She's probably pissed at the neighbor for no reason. Something like that.
There could be reasons, honestly.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Things were going on I didn't know. Who knows? It was the 80s. If it was the 70s, that would have been a better joke because it would have implicated or implied some kind of spousal swapping, but no, it wasn't there. You know you're a real comedian when you're willing to joke about your mom and dad swapping with other couples. That's not that happened to the best of my knowledge. If it did, then I'd really regret the joke because I'd be all traumatized. Be like, oh my god, I'll never joke about anything that I don't want to be true again because, good lord, my comedy has the power to create reality.
Because then you'll get calls like, well, actually...
Oh yeah, I think my mom tried to give me a well actually the other day. Too much of a glimpse into her personal life. I just shut her straight down.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to know about this after all.
Yeah, it was the equivalent of jumping up on the couch and screaming, "Shut up!" and putting my fingers in my ears. It was pretty much something like that. Okay,
I'm trying to figure out where the reactor is on this thing.
Let's refine that. Actually, what are the refineries that are our actual refineries?
They're all refineries. They all
I know
work.
that the ones up here need to go away. We've built our room. This needs to go away now. How do we get everything out of this equipment up here and get rid of it?
You'd
'Cause
have
it's
to
time.
manually go in there and drag it across.
Because there's no tubing between this and the...
No, they're all tubing.
Oh, you just
But
drag it
still-
across.
Yeah.
Okay, so everything goes into what? The large container?
Well, no, you could just drag it into one of the other refineries. Honestly,
Okay.
they're all
Assembler,
connected.
assembler too, right? Everything needs to go out of it.
Yes. Oh, if you want to get rid of those assemblers, yes.
Yeah, I want to get rid of the assemblers. I want all that to start happening in our actual machines that we're supposed to be using.
Yep. For some reason,
Yeah.
I'm not seeing where this refinery is.
Interesting.
Maybe I should just see if putting something inside this will end up in a refinery.
Sure. What is it?
Uh,
What's the mat? Oh, that's the... Okay, I know what that is. That's the material that the thing has made. Okay, let's get that out of there too.
Yeah,
Putting
I guess
stuff
it
in the
does.
large cargo container.
Okay, so I don't have to directly access this reactor. That's what I was worried about.
Okay, and assembler 2. Do they say who is who? No, they don't. They don't say who is who. Okay, well. Let me make sure I got everything out of all of the assemblers then. Refinery 2 is the refinery that's over here, right? Okay. So refinery 3 is likely to be one of the permanent refineries?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Cool.
We only had the two up there.
Are there two up here? There's two refineries up here in the front? There are. Okay. Alright. So, moving down the list, there's the So I bet I just put everything in that refinery, is what I did. I can't actually do that because they're not connected. Okay, so let's just put you in the cargo container for right now. Okay. Let's see. Let's put you in there and then put you in the refiner or in the cargo container. This is a task that's needed to be done. Time to start trimming the ship down, getting it to take its final form. To boldly go where no one should ever think about being. Let's stack these together. Let's see, and uranium doesn't have a stack. Okay. Alright, and then it goes to the container. I wish things auto-stacked like they do in StarMade.
They don't always auto-stack, though.
In StarMade?
Yeah.
You're right, they don't. Bastards. Okay, those 2 refineries can go. That's the beginning of getting stuff off the list that's in my way. Okay. There's going to be refinery parts everywhere.
Oh no! I had a very high-tech way of getting the ship out of unattached. I just bumped it.
Nice.
Whoops. I forgot I detached this, landing
Why
gear
are
with
things
the-
shaking?
I don't know about shaking.
The whole place is shaking.
It's not shaking for me, I can tell you that.
Crazy.
Is it possessed by Satan?
Hope not. It'll hurl.
Nope, not shaking for me. I can tell that's for sure.
Big gushy vomity fountains. So tomorrow is Don't Starve together. Big marathon. We need 2 more people. We got me and Red.
I don't think I have that version.
If you have the first one, the second one's $5.
Yeah, but it's also free if I wait a while.
Okay, then you wait.
Yup. Seems to be a plan. I mean, I honestly have so much stuff to play already.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling.
I don't want to spend money on something I'm going to get anyway.
I know that feeling. I'm there with you. Okay,
this
what
thing
can
filled right
I
up.
pair up here? Silicone. This goes up here. This goes up here. Okay. I think that's going to be good for right now.
Meteor storm inbound.
Put this here. Oh, nope. That uranium stays there. Now that I have this. Oh, the arc reactor is not part of the system. We have to actually carry uranium back to it.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. That is true. It is not part of the direct system. There's no
You could-
effective way to attach it without a whole ton of conveyor belts.
You can't port through the bottom.
Yeah, but you'd have to make a whole line of rows all the way back to it.
Yep.
I mean, if that's what you want, we could work on it, but
Sure.
all it would get is uranium.
Alright, well.
But the thing is, it would suck out all of our uranium.
Well, this is what happened. I died because I couldn't drag it and drop it into the reactor. Yep. So if we want uranium, we can just take a little out of the reactor.
I guess that's also true.
Mm-hmm. Somebody once indicated that it was so.
Who is this fool who indicated such things?
Arc Furnace 3. Screw it. I'm taking everything for right now out of stuff. This has been an asinine process.
Oh.
Okay. Steel plates forever. What is that?
Oh, it was our third assembler out there. You might want to get rid of that one too.
Okay, I just took stuff out of it. So that's probably the last one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. There is stuff removed. Storage. Okay. Refinery. I have some ore for you. Actually, here. Let me... Oh. Okay.
Meteor storm inbound.
Let's see. Any... That's busy. That's busy. I think everything ended up where it was supposed to be. I think it pulled the ores out of that big container. Okay, it did. Good. And the assemblers will also pull the refined ores out of the containers too, right?
I believe so.
Cool. Let's clean this area up real quick. Cool. I feel good about having the machinery straightened away now. Let's see. Assembler. There's an arc furnace. Arc furnaces take iron and what else?
Cobalt and I think maybe magnesium.
Cool.
Oh no. Oh, there went a gyroscope. Guess it wasn't properly attached.
Hmm.
It's not broken, I don't believe, but it definitely decided it didn't want to be a part of this.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it just like started vibrating and then it moved off somewhere. Oh, there's actually some damage to this wall here.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's not serious damage.
Which wall?
Oh, it's underneath here.
Inventory
Yeah, I already
full.
fixed it. You won't really see it.
Inventory full already. Did I not drop some of my rock off?
I kind of wonder where this gyroscope ended up.
Here's where we'll go. Oh, that stuff. Okay.
If there's gravity, it should be on the floor somewhere over here.
And I guess I also have iron plate, or plate with me that I should lay. Really? That's it? That was not a lot of plate. Unless I can't lay that there because of those. Okay.
Meteor storm inbound.
Okay, I got distracted from clearing space. That's interesting. I moved all of that stuff because I was distracted from my original task. Oh well, jobs get done.
They do.
Maybe not in the order that makes sense this time, but they
Who
get done.
Who wants to make sense anyway?
Yeah, that's true. Like the talking head said, stop making sense.
Yep. I mean, if you make your job so simple that anyone can do it, it'll eventually be replaced.
Yep, I have seen this happen in the wild before.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Sweet, man. It's going to be great to have this stuff done. It has been a long road.
I have almost got this reconstruct job done.
Nice. Cool, cool.
Almost replaced all the thrusters on it with better thrusters.
Right on.
I was also surprised that the build was not symmetrical either.
Oh, it will be.
No, I meant the build of this the ship.
Oh,
He pulled it from a blueprint from somewhere else, so it kind of didn't make sense that it wasn't symmetrical.
I see.
Unless it's something he tossed together himself.
Who, Mike, or?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
me either. It's just the armor blocks on the top of it were not symmetrical at all,
Yeah.
which
I
is
guess
kind of
not everybody builds symmetrical ships. Just look at the Millennium Falcon.
uh-huh. Well, there's a difference between like that and when it's only a block or two.
Yeah. Maybe it was an artistic interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
Sheer stubbornness. the desire to make someone ask why. Well, let's see. Let's grab that. Come on, give me the blocks. Keep my mess cleaned up. Cool. Oh, energy getting low. Through the disco. Let's see. Drop down there. Oh, we have a rock in the disco. We have a couple rocks in the disco. That's fantastic. No, that's cool. I kind of wish we had a bunch in there. They'll despawn eventually, I'm sure. I'm not going to worry about taking them out.
Pile in more rocks if you want them.
I don't think so. Oh, yeah, I think not, actually.
Inventory full.
Oh, picked up some of that.
I don't know, it's just you seem pretty excited about it, so...
I thought it was cool. I just didn't notice them. And then as I was walking, I was like, I'm going to grab that rock. Oh, I guess that's under the glass. Okay, let's drop that off. Down in the arc furnaces, we'll throw that in there.
Yeah, this is definitely the
That
bane
in an arc furnace.
of all building, is just being out of one thing all the time.
Yeah?
Yup. It's the thing that will always happen anytime you're building anything.
What's that?
Always out of one thing.
Ah, yeah.
Nothing changes.
I forgot. I want it right here. I don't have to run as far to get supplies now. That's going to take a little bit to get used to. Okay, let's see. There's steel plates. Alright. Okay, we're all done with those. That can come off. That's not important to have there. Let's go ahead and remove this. Get all this stuff out. This is not a good idea. I don't know why you're invading my space here, dudes.
Having troubles?
The asteroid, Klingons, just, you know.
Oh. Star Trek mod?
Yeah, Star Trek mod. Nah, I'm just trying to keep things pushed away as I'm building.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's gonna need to come out.
See, this is the thing, if I ever got stock blueprints, I generally build all mine from scratch just because I get artistic with it.
Uh-huh.
But if I did end up with a blueprint like that that someone else built that I was going to use, I'd end up changing so much of it that it almost would have been better if I had built it by hand.
That the projector means nothing to you?
Yes.
Screw this projector. This is other people's ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a way that's, I haven't used it yet because I haven't had anything but my own ideas to build.
But what I could see it being useful for is if I design my own ships and then use it, because then I had my artistic say in it. Using someone else's ships wouldn't be as useful for me though.
I think it'll be useful in the show because ships should have a fairly low life expectancy if the show is being shot right.
Inventory
And you
full.
definitely need ships like this to put them together quickly, because they got a bigger build radius than one block.
Yep. Yes?
Do we have canned vegetables? Like green beans?
If not in the pantry, then no. Okay. Let's see here. Grab these.
Inventory full.
Okay, of course. Of course you are. Of course you're full. What else could you be? Okay, let me toss one of those there. Nope. One there. One there. I don't want to go too wild here. One here. And one there. That's as far as I absolutely know I want the floor to go.
Marky, should I just buy her dinner?
What? I'm sorry?
Should I just buy her dinner? Look what time it is. I still have to go all the way to Taft, get Malachi, take him to his appointment, bring him back home, clean up this place, and do dinner.
I can do the cleanup and I can do dinner. I'm done in...
Should I just go buy her dinner?
Okay, let me...
This meatloaf and mashed potatoes.
Okay, I'll be right there. Let me stop. Okay, folks, thanks so much for joining us. Comment, like, subscribe, participate. Always remember to share. Do the important stuff that keeps this show going and this channel growing, and we'll see you next time. And I'm not sure when next time is. Keep an eye on upcoming events and check in with us if we're supposed to be filming and see if we're filming. It's a really busy day. You know, holidays. Thanks for joining us, Zim.
No problem, anytime.